When we decided to get into it, like I'm the type of guy, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna go for gold. We're gonna.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Hey.
I'm not even gonna mention it. So you
Okay.
get up in there.
Alright. Well, happy Tuesday. It is day 8 of 10 years to My Guy Services, and we're gonna go into detail how we got a little creative. I'm sitting next to Benny the Baller right now.
Woo!
We're gonna give you some updates on a background of how we came up with this stuff, why we implemented it, and the feedback we got from it. I think this is a lot of fun. That this stuff is kind of memorable. So
Yes, it is.
let's jump right in. Day 8, Benny the Baller. How'd that happen? I remember.
Benny the Baller. So I don't know. Was it your idea? Or was it mine?
So we were talking with Gary Guyman. He was our SEO and Facebook guy at the time. It was coming up in March, so we were writing out our marketing calendar for the year, and we wanted to use March Madness.
That's
Now,
right.
Fun fact:
That's right.
March Madness is trademarked by the NCAA. But
Can't say that.
in this instance, when it comes to content marketing,
We like to push the limits a little bit.
no harm, no foul, pun intended. So
We're just representing.
we came up with the March Madness idea, and that's when the idea of Benny the Baller came about. Benny's first thoughts were, I need sweatbands. I need to look like Tropical Thunder.
First off, guys, when we decided to get into it, like I'm the type of guy, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna go for gold. We're gonna get into it. I needed. You're right. I needed everything. I needed the wristbands. I needed the headband. I needed the
basketball.
basketball, which is in the other room. Don't kid yourself. I just don't want to distract the people with all the skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Benny the Baller, we were out there, we were doing content. I remember one of the houses we were doing like a roof cleaning, and Benny's trying to do the roof cleaning while spinning a ball in his hand. And the neighbor across the street's watching us do this, right? This is on a Saturday morning.
It took like 10 takes.
He's definitely watching us do this. And the funniest thing about it was, this guy's watching us across the street. After the skit was done, he came up to us and said, hey,
Yeah.
can you guys wash my house, dude?
Right. I actually just went back recently and did a gutter clean for him last year as well.
Nice.
And I forgot about all that until I went into the neighborhood and I was like, that roof looks really familiar. And he's like, yeah, he mentioned it. He was like, yeah, you guys were over there doing a video. I was like, oh, Benny the Baller, baby.
Benny the Baller, that's right. So, yeah, Benny the Baller came out. Benny's got many names. I remember him being on a roof, cleaning gutters. Benny the Baller spinning the roof. That was fun. Needless to say,
A little dangerous.
if we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it fun. We're gonna do it fun.
That's just what, I mean, if you're going to go into something, give it 100%, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I say the cornier the better.
The corner the better.
Because y'all like those videos, and it was cool to see the views go up. And the would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Yeah. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? That one, man, I still have a guy to this day. Every time I go into the barber shop, he says the same damn thing. Would you look at that? And I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, I love that video, man. I just love it so much. So, people do remember silly stuff like that. It's comical, it's fun, it keeps you guys engaged. I like to be educational in the videos that we do. But, sometimes, we can be a little monotone. So you gotta get a little creative.
We're not dinosaurs out here. We are young. We got creative ideas, and I think that's the purpose of having these fun things. It reminds me of the pro tip. The pro tip Tuesday came about was I was on a Facebook chatter in Franklin Township, and this person was going in on trying to hire a landscaper for pressure washing. And at that moment, I instantly, it was a Tuesday, by the way, I was like, no, forget that. Pro tip Tuesday. Don't hire.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. If you're a landscaper, do landscaping. If you're an electrician, do electrician. You will never have our guys have a paintbrush or a lawnmower. That's just not my guy. And that was the original pro tip. And that was just in this a polo. But what really transformed the pro tip was the one I did after a BNI meeting. I had a presentation there. I was all suited up.
Oof.
All suited up.
You gotta look good sometimes.
And I did a pro tip in the suit. And I remember I was watching the video. We were on vacation after this one. And I was showing this to people. Like, yeah, always the suit. Always the suit. And that's how the suit came about. It wasn't like it just came natural. It wasn't like a thought of, I gotta wear a suit for the pro tip. No. I mean, I got lots of suits, so it gives me reason to wear it.
That's true too.
But
this guy's got a guy in Thailand.
I got a guy. His name is Sam, and all I gotta do is send him my measurements, and he's got me.
It's pretty legit.
Pretty legit. So I got a lot of suits, and that's pro tip. Pro tips every Tuesday. I have lots of fun with that. I always love people's pro tips as well. I take those in and I make it myself.
They're useful.
They are.
A lot of times, you're talking to people. It's not always directly associated with My Guy Services.
But I wrap it around to be somewhere.
You try to find a little corner. You're like, well, we did do this one time.
It's 80%, entertainment, 20% sales. How I program those pro tips to be. They're not salesy by any means, but you gotta relate it back somehow. And I have a pretty creative way of doing that.
Right. And I always felt like me and you have done a really good mix of having the educational side out in the field, on the services that we provide and how we provide them, what kind of chemicals we use. We've always been transparent about that. We don't hide anything. Our clients, they like to know. People like to know what you're doing and how you're doing it. We teach that to the guys. Don't keep your client in the dark. Educate them, and they're going to be thankful for it, especially if things... the worst thing you can do is not tell Miss Susan over here that this is not going to come off your house until after you get done cleaning. You're like, okay, I just charged your card, by the way.
That's not coming out.
So I feel like you're good with the Pro Tip Tuesdays. You keep people engaged in that, and I like to do the educational stuff.
In the field, being funny.
Make what was that line I used for Benny the Baller? You ain't as clean as me.
Clean as these streets.
Clean as these streets.
Woo! What's up, everybody? It's Benny the Baller with My Guy Services, and I don't play on any streets that aren't as clean as me. So give us a call today and figure out what kind of March Madness deals we got going on so I can get you as clean as me.
I'll have to go back and rewatch that.
And then the last one was the original fun content one, and this is one we called the Milkman.
Oh.
I had this vision for a long time, and never had the situation come up where it would fit, where, you're driving down the street, everyone trusts the milkman. The milkman always delivers. So we finally got an HOA, we cleaned the whole block. It's like 50 homes.
Old folk
in a patio home, 55 and older community.
Nice
and we're washing all the homes, and while we're washing the homes, I had went door to door. And being a 55 and older community, I was banking on everybody home.
I think they were just happy to get out and about.
They were home, and they were very happy. I would leverage one neighbor that committed, like, oh yeah, Jimmy over here is down.
That's right.
Oh, perfect. All I need you to do, I'll come knock on the door when you're ready. Just stand by the by the mailbox. I got Devin, the photographer, an old roommate of mine.
That's right.
He's a badass. He does great work.
Thanks, Devin.
Devin's the man, and he came out, did it super professional. We were there for about an hour shooting content, and
that's the same. We did that video of me slow.
Yeah, that was Devin's idea. That was genius.
Yeah.
Well, you pressure wash the siding with the GoPro, and it comes in to be the pressure washing. That was super slick.
That was some good content.
Yeah. And the lady that was the star of the show, she was actually just there renting for a period of time. She was out of Texas.
Yeah.
Super nice lady, helped us with coming out and being the main character.
I think she just wanted to be on camera.
She was, and I told her too. Say, hey, this is going on YouTube. I'll make sure, give me your contact information. I'll share it with you. And come to find out, she told everybody in her family, and they were all watching it. She shared it with everybody in the family.
That's right, baby. She was famous.
She was famous. And finally, that's how the Milkman came about. Knocking doors and asking people, hey, this. I literally presented it to him. I was like, I had this vision of, you know, coming down the street, my guy, people out waving.
Truck, trailer. And like, I think I was waving in the truck, but you couldn't really see that. So you can just imagine my dumb ass like in there, like waving to everybody, and you still can't see it, but it went down.
It went down. But no, needless to say, we always like creative content. We're gonna do a lot more fun things this year.
We gotta get on the TikTok game, bro.
We are gonna be on the TikTok game. I got a plan for that, especially with how satisfying our service is, the instant gratification.
100%.
We will be utilizing that. But I'm always open ears. People give me ideas all the time, and I like to take those ideas and, you know, make them ours and do something with them. So if you have an idea, share it. We love open.
Like, share, and comment.
Like, share, and comment, and because you're on YouTube too,
subscribe. Come on, baby. You know you want to see a little more Benny the Baller.
Benny the Baller. Our YouTube is blowing up, by the way. So
yeah.
We got some good videos.
And you know what? I've really been slacking too, because we've had some really cool projects. And I know myself when I'm scrolling late at night, that instant gratification. And I see other pressure washers too. And when they don't do things like the way that they should, I don't knock anybody for what they're doing unless they're not doing it safely or properly.
Right.
So I really want to educate the masses on how things really should be cleaned.
Right.
I still got guys that are pressure washing houses, and I'm like, come on, man. That's just, somebody's gonna freaking sue you one day.
Yeah. That's why you hire the right guy. Call My Guy Services. There's my 2% sales on this. Thank you guys. Day 8. Day 9 coming tomorrow. We got something really exciting where this is the step of moving into the office and actually building out a team, building out a force. You know, the stuff that really did help us.
Trials and tribulations of employees. Let me tell you, that's the biggest battle we've ever faced.
And we'll go into details on that tomorrow. So thank you very much. Day 8 in the books. We'll see you tomorrow on day 9. Thank you.